Okay. Good morning, good evening. Yes, how are we all today? Yes, well, that is kind of the point of this, right? We are going to start earlier. Oh, well, partially for me. Yes, 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 yes. Well, it's a good thing. It's a good thing. No, trust me, it's a good thing. Okay, so yeah, I'm not sure, but you guys seem to really enjoy this. Oh, that volume's too loud. Let's see. This should be better. I think, yeah, that looks like it's better. Okay, good, excellent. Well, I mean, yeah. The answer is yes and no, right? Like there are enough fun things that are happening that I think this is, yeah, I mean, it's cool. I don't mind it. Yes, exactly. Okay, so can you let me finish? Please let me finish this starting. Yes. Yes, we will. I promise we will get to that. Okay, I promise we will get to that. What am I talking about? Oh yes, we are. So today. Good evening, Quitch. And no, you didn't miss mommy. The mommy clique has decided they wanted other services rendered, and so it's not part of the broadcast, the official public broadcast anymore. Let's see. There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing at all. No. Okay. So today we are going to continue with this because obviously you lot, I don't know. Ever since I showed this, when did I show this? Saturday, right? Like it's just been on everyone's mind. Thank you, Gwitch. And so yeah, so that's what we'll be doing. We'll continue to do these. We'll do this. Remember that yesterday we talked about our need to have a faster belt, right? Because our input needs of these quarter watermelon slices needs to be 8 per second, and I think our belts can only support 6 per second right now. Pretty sure our belts can only support 6 per second. Yeah. And so we're going to need faster belts, and the only way to get faster belts is via these guys. And we have it all picked out anyway, right? So this is, what do we need? We need a red that thing, and we have red and the star already present. We have the circle. We'll make our own blue, and that should be fine. Yeah, we'll make our own, no, not our own blue, our own yellow with the circle, right? And I did forget to mention this, but yes, this hi Mikan, how are you today? And this game runs itself off of the colors of light and not the colors of paint, right? Like something for us to keep in mind, because the primary colors of light, so the primary colors of paint are obviously a red, blue, and yellow, but light is red, blue, and green, and so it works out basically the same way, with the primary colors being red, blue, and green, secondary colors being magenta, cyan, and yellow. And this is just a funky way by which light works. Yeah, I know that's how it. I literally just said that's how it works. Yeah. Essentially, the more light and paint are exact opposite, right? When you add more paint to it, it gets darker because there are more pigments. But when you add more light, you get whiter, and that's just like in terms of the wavelengths, the white light is actually a combination of all colors, right? Like as opposed to the absence of light, which is black. You can't add more light to get black, right? Like there's no such thing as black light. No matter what people might claim. Well, I suppose that's black light, but that's not quite the same thing, right? Because that's ultraviolet light, and that's technically, that is light. It is not black. It's just it's whiter than it's more violet than what we can see. It's higher frequency. Yeah. So let's see where are we? We are. Oh wait, where am I supposed to go? I'm supposed to go here. Yes. And so we're making this circle. We're making this thing. So we're making the yellow circle here, and then we're gonna make the red star there. So first thing is we need to combine our colors, and we'll steal a blueprint from here. Essentially this blueprint. Again. Excuse me? Where's my copy? Oh. So we'll do that. Steal that blueprint. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Note that blueprint costs these blue things, and yes, I let the game run by itself for a little bit so that we could get sufficient amounts of it. See, we are limited to 6 items per second, right? So presumably, once we have faster belts, we won't be limited to that. So yeah, it'll be good. It'll be good. I guess we'll do it. Oops. Not like that. We'll do it this way. Right, so blue and green will get us... No, what am I doing? Why am I doing blue and green? Why am I doing this? Oh, crap. Okay, let's delete this. And then let's paste it again, even though it'll cost us money. Yeah, so what we need is actually green and red to give us yellow. I know it's counterintuitive, but just it's fine. Deal with it. Just deal with it. Well, that's just how light works. What do you want me to say? That's just how light works. There we go. Okay, so now we have a production of yellow. Excellent. And we need a yellow circle, so we will get some circles. Excellent. And now we need to color those circles, and we have something for that right here. I think we'll just take this block. Will we? No, we'll take this block. No, we'll take that. It's early in the morning, you know? It's fine. Oh, we have the circle, we have the output is that way, excellent, so we'll do this. Right? Excellent. And then we'll have the circle come this way, that, and then we'll have that, and this come down like that. Excellent. 1, 2. There we go. Right, so the circles will be colored by the yellow. Excellent. And then we will need to have a red star. Easy. Let's do this coloring. Yeah. Yeah. Too bad there's no flip. I can only rotate. If I could flip this, so I could... I'm pointing at my monitor, but obviously it doesn't... There's no reason for me to point at my monitor because you can't see my fingers. But essentially, if I could flip this along the horizontal axis, that would make life a lot cleaner, but obviously I can't, so I'll just do that. So we'll do this, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. That, like that. Oops. And then this will come down like, I suppose we could just do this. Yes. It is cleaner than Factorio in a lot of ways, yes. And it's but it's you have to consider it's also simpler than Factorio in a lot of ways, right? And so whether that's necessarily a good thing, it depends on what you like, right? So there we go. So that's that. That's the star, that's the circle. And now we need to put them all together, which is this piece. Turn it around. We'll put it here. Actually, we'll put it... No, it's... We'll put it here. Okay. And so this needs to be put on top. So we want the yellow circle to go up first. Excellent. Like that. And then we want the star to come out like this. Go down here. And then go up like that. Excellent. Do that. 1, 2. Done. And now this has to come back to the hub. Is there a place we can replace? No. Oh, look at that. Excellent. So that'll come back to the hub. We'll just do that. That's fine. Well, this is exactly what we have been doing, right? We've been using those loaders to load our things into the assemblers, and then the assemblers themselves will do yeah, exactly, and then it'll come out on the other side. There we go. So we need this because we need these things. And then I think we'll speed up our extraction, and then we'll do this. And by the time we get all of this sorted, we should be good. Let's see. I wonder if it isn't possible to merge the red with the... It's probably a better idea to do that. And then merge these two, so that we have extra lines that we can use, right? Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Let's merge these two at the source. Voila. There we go. There'll be a little bit of backlog, but that'll be fine as yeah, this is fine. It's more just like you want to be efficient in your use of belts, right? Because our hub only has so many entry points. yeah, so we definitely want to make it a little bit more elegant, yes. Go down like that. Go. Then this should come over here and do that. Excellent. Oh, actually, no, we should do this, right? Here to here. Like that. There we go. Excellent. And so this way we have these two lines open. We still need... We do need a few of those, so... But we don't need that many, so for now I'm going to take out half of them and just garbage them. Yeah, so what that does is, when I do it like this, essentially what I'm saying is I only want half of the input that comes down this line. And so that opens up the belt for more space for the red kites, right? Yes. Since that is what we need here. Also, this is interesting. Oh, we'll get to that. Yeah, we'll definitely need to make those kites again. Actually, I wonder where am I making them? Wait, what? No, I'm making them here. Yes. And I'm making them by essentially trashing half, rotating, and then recombining them. We could literally do this again. Right? Because like this field is just readily available. But I wonder. Like, it'd be nice if I could just find a field that has just that kite, right? Because then we would go through a lot less faff to get it. Just gotta faff like you've never faffed before. Well, you already taught me the phrase, so I think it's too late for that. You're just gonna have to deal with the fact that I'm gonna use it. It is a faff. No, you're a faff, okay? Well, okay, like if do we? I suppose we should talk about it. Yes, let's talk about inflation. Inflation is here. Inflation is going to continue. Well, I mean, yeah. While I'm searching for those blocks, well, we can talk about inflation. Yeah. Well, no. The problem with inflation isn't. Well, okay. The problem is that there's too much money sloshing around, obviously, right? There's too much money there's too much money sloshing around and too little money sloshing around in different strata of society, right? Like if we take, for example, American society, there is a lot of money sloshing around the moment you get above a certain percentile. And that's contributing to inflation that's making the lower strata worse. Yeah. I mean, I think we already have that data. If our administrator, one of our administrators, could simply point out, yeah, it's. I'm fairly certain it's in the demographics subchannel. If you just go into the demographics subchannel and just search what is it? Income, and free cash flow. That it should be in there. Yeah. Because I remember reading it. Yeah. Those are all official. And so it's all in the data. It's just the fact that nobody reads it, right? Like that's the problem. Well, maybe you should read a little bit harder. Okay, so since we can't find anything, we will simply just continue to use that kite making mechanism. And what are we making now? We're making this. Oh, what am I talking about? Which sorry. So we're talking about the fact that inflation. So the price of items going up in America is not a transient effect. So normally there is, or last year there was this expectation that inflation would be a one-off thing. Not perhaps not a one-off, but rather a something that would stay with us for a little bit and then disappear. And the idea was that because it was translated from previously, how do I say previously? Not previously. And because it was translated from the time where what am I trying to say? Yeah, because 2021 compared to 2020 would show a very interesting and very big change in the prices, because the prices in 2021 are much cheaper and much more expensive than the prices in 2020, right? And so that's sort of the inflation angle there. We're gonna need more than this, aren't we? I feel like. Why aren't they combining? Oh, because we're not getting enough of those. Okay. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 10. So it looks like we need 10 of these. Okay. So I shouldn't have done that this way. That's okay. We'll just delete it. We'll redo it. Yes. Right. I was going to say that. Wait, what? Excuse me. What happened to my UI? Hold on. In the process of talking F2. There we go. Okay. So I was saying, in the process of tackling inflation, people have decided that there we go. People have decided that it is too difficult to really call. Hold on, what am I doing? Oh no, that's not what I can't do two things at once anymore. Just finish this. That's 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Excellent. Okay. I think this will work. Or yes, it'll just fit. Excellent. It does not look like a tentacle monster. Oops. And then we'll need to trash all of this. Excellent. And then we'll need to turn half of it, right? Yes. And we'll need to do a 180-degree turn. Like that. Anyway, so inflation. Inflation has been downplayed a lot by the central banks. For obvious reasons, I think, right? Because why would they consider it? God damn it! I really can't do two things at once anymore. You're just gonna have to forgive me, and we'll talk about inflation another day. Let me finish this factory. Okay, so I'm making. What am I making? I'm making the blue one. I'm making the blue one. Okay. Oh crap! I messed it up. And so the blue one is white circle and blue. Okay, excellent. So we'll have this. And we'll have this. And so they really should combine together into that. Excellent. That. Okay. Inflation. My expectation for inflation. I do not think that it'll go down. No, I don't think. Like, from the problem, like we kind of see it in the market as well, right? Like the market does expect that it'll continue to be a problem going forward, simply because of things like, you know, Omicron being now a variant of concern. And yeah, and so we'll see sort of like the same sort of stimuli being pushed by central banks, because especially in the G7, right? And that's sort of the big problem, because in the G7 there is no political will to tackle structural changes. And if you can't tackle structural changes, you cannot, like, you will have to rely on the central bank. And if you rely on the central bank, then you will, by definition, almost like you'll see these inflationary effects. There is no way around that. Yeah, like it's unfortunate, but like such is life. Yeah. Right? Like, I mean, what can you do about it? Like, I can't think of any way to deal with it. Like, ideally, what you would do is you would have the political will to reform the system such that again to that issue, but that's okay. Like, ideally you would reform the political system in such a way that the lowest portions of your population aren't unduly affected when the money, when there's a lot of money sloshing around on the higher levels of society, a higher strata of society, right? But unfortunately, that's not how America works. Yeah, and so if that's not how America works, what can you expect out of it, right? Honestly, you can't expect. It's not that you can't expect anything. It's just that given the current political climate, inflation in America will simply be a thing. There's no way for us to get around that. And we need a white circle underneath, so we're going to need some paint combiners, which we do have here. And in fact, this is the very factory that does generate white. Will it be a thing consistently going forward? Probably. What is this? Oh right, this is the factory where we failed. Oops. And we need a circle, right? Yeah, we need a white circle. Oh, we need a circle. Ooh, are there no circles around here? Oh, that would be annoying. That would be really annoying. Does that mean we have to cut and paste some circles? We do. Oh. Okay, let's try to find a circle while I... Oh no, there's one right there. Okay. So we can use that one. Any other ones over here? No. So we'll use that circle. We'll bring it over here. Yeah, that sounds about right. That sounds about right. We'll turn it into a white circle somewhere down here. Yeah. And so we'll have the blue and red, and then we'll have the green and magenta. Yeah. And then right, so blue and red will form magenta here, and then we'll add green to that, and that'll become white. Well, political will is more your forte than mine, right? But I think oh, that's not too bad. But it does mean we're going to need to like expand this factory, I think. Because if we're going to use some of it, right, then we should expand it. But it should be okay. Should be okay. Yeah, well, yeah. Yeah. The idea is still simple though, right? Like the idea is still simply that can we do this in such a way that... Oh, there's circle right down here. Oh wait, that's too far anyway. Okay. That's alright. For inflation, there is no real way around it, right? Like if we accept that there's no political will to change the fundamentals, then you can only address it with the macroeconomic factors. And that's bloody tragic to me. Well, it is tragic though. Like the fact that as humans we can't really deal with our own problems in a fundamental manner, and we have to bodge it all the time, right? Like, say what you will, that is a bodge. There's no like, you can't deny that is a bodge. And if that is a bodge, then like, you know what I mean. Well, yeah. There's no way around it. There's no way around it. So we'll just leave it be. So what am I doing now? I'm making white circles, so I need the paint. But I think I use this one. This one's slightly cleaner. Is there no way to save these? I don't think so. I think so, no. But honestly, it doesn't matter that much. Yeah, no. At least it doesn't matter to me that much. No. What matters to me? Obviously, according to you, nothing in life matters to me, right? Well, isn't that what you said the other day? Yes, exactly. And then we'll have to combine these two. Excellent. I'll put it down here. And so we want the white circle on the bottom. So that'll go this way. And then we want that to be on top. Right? We want the blue this thing to be on top. So that'll go this way. How far along am I? Excellent. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Go way up. Go across like this. Good. So when this will come out, it'll come out exactly as we demanded. White circle on the bottom, blue kite on top. And we can ship it all the way back home. For a hub, yes. Probably ship it down here, actually. Yeah. Along with the red kite. Why is the red kite so slow? Oh, because it's not using quite as efficient a. Yeah, okay. Okay, we'll redo that after this. That is the correct thing, right? Yes. Okay. Is it time? No, 36. I mean, technically, yeah, it's probably time to go. It's fine. The world can survive me going over by another 10 minutes. See how nice I am, coincidentally? Just like... I am nice. I don't know what you're even talking about. Okay, let's see. How are we gonna do this? Let's... I want to make it neat. So we're going to do that. It's gonna come across like this. It's going to go down like that. Excellent. That's gonna go across like this. Done. Okay. So this should now come. Well, okay. If you make that fundamental argument, though, I think we're missing a little bit of context, right? Like the at least so philosophically, the problem with macroeconomics has always been, at least to me, the lack of how do I say, the lack of the human factor. I don't know if that makes sense. Oh, this doesn't saturate the belt. Oh, interesting. Maybe we should do some more. Right? This is gonna run out sooner or later. Let's copy. Let's copy what? 3? And just plop it down like that. And then this should do, no, this should do that. So then this should saturate the belt. It should saturate our inputs. Which is just as we expect, right? Like it'll saturate the white as it comes down, and then the blue will just wait at the end for more white to appear. Yeah. And that's as it, well, ish. That's as it should be, because we want ourselves to be belt limited, and not belt speed limited, and not sorry. Yes, we want to saturate the belt. Yes, just like we want to saturate the economy. No, we don't. Don't saturate the economy. That's bad. Oh, is it time to go? No, we have a few minutes. Oh, that's 1,000. Oof. But it is a much more efficient way of doing this. So we will have to do this. Let's see how. Let's get rid of these guys for a moment. And let's see if we paste it. Oof. Oof. Okay, so we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this variant. How far can it go? It can go that far. Oh no, wrong variant. How far can it go? It can go that far. Excellent. That far. Excellent. Okay, and now we paste this in exactly here. And we can fund this easily with these guys. Like, excellent. And so one of them will simply come down here, and the other one will simply come here. And this should give us a lot more red. Well, it'll saturate these two belts sooner or later. Fingers crossed, hopefully. Because, oh, these are ish saturated. Oh, actually, we could use more. Interesting. Oh, that's interesting, isn't it? That means our belts aren't saturated. That's a much easier problem to solve. Just do that. Look at that. Saturate my belt. There we go. See, now it's fully saturated, which means these guys should be getting more. Fingers crossed. Yeah, that looks better. Ish. Yeah, as long as we're saturating the cutters, that's the most important part, right? Like, if the cutters themselves aren't being saturated, then there's something wrong. No, we're good. This is good. This is much faster, if you can see. I'm not going to get into the inflation debate again, man. Come on. Come on. Are we going to let this run? Yeah, we'll probably let this run. Just so we can... Because we have the faster belts now. So then we'll do... Oh, what are we doing next? We're doing the watermelon, right? We can probably afford the watermelon now at 8 per second. Oh, it's because of belt upgrades, right? Huh. Let me check. For example, these guys. Are you being not saturated? Well, that's certainly not being saturated. This is faster, that's good. The belt itself is saturated. Let me try this. 8 items per second. There you go. See? Yeah. So it's 8 items per second. And it's extracting at 8, however many that was, I can't remember. 8.4, yes. Yeah, no, this is fine. I mean, I would never now, like, build like this, right? Like, this is just silly. But this is legacy, and we don't strictly care much for it. As long as some of it keeps coming out, that's fine. Yes, well, we have managed to... Yes, well, life. Wait, what? Why is there so little? Shouldn't we be having more? Or is more still just on the way? Ah, there we go. Yeah, now more is on the way. Excellent. Well, okay. Then let's just say in conclusion. Then thank you guys very much for watching. You know, in conclusion, I don't believe in them. Don't believe that there are deflationary pressures coming in society, because there obviously aren't. Right? Like, you have seen bond prices move simply because of Omicron going for a moment, right? So like, it's simply impossible. It's simply impossible for things to be to change much going forward. So what can you do? Like, the inflation is definitely, like, you're not going to have deflationary pressure, because if half the world goes back into lockdown, the only thing they can do is at home is shop, right? And there is so much accommodating central bank action going on these days that there's just gonna be a lot of shopping. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. You know, in conclusion, download Firefox, download Chrome, and what am I saying? Yes, I am sorry I have wasted 47 minutes of your time today. Bye now.